Hi, this is Jane Celia Hatch, Bethesda Star. I'm filming in my kitchen, which is a little bit different, but I wanted to make it more personal. I have 8 flower essences in front of me. Oh, I still have the green screen on. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe I can turn that off. Okay, I was able to turn off that green screen. So I have 8 of my flower essence here. This is white lilac, sunflower. I don't need to hold them all up, but English lavender. You can go to my website, BethesdaStar.com, and get all the definitions and the qualities of each one of the flowers. Hollyhock, light pink hollyhock, pink geranium, pink rose, and purple cosmos. So I'm doing this for myself today. I have issues, different physical issues. I'm doing a liver cleanse. I've had some allergies, but I've been able to deal with those primarily with turmeric. I'm making my own turmeric capsules. Let's see. Siberian ginseng. And I'm also using, and this is the most important, is eyebright. So I make an eyebright tea and I drink it, but I also can dab it around my eyes. So like right now, my allergies are totally under control. And for the liver, I'm doing a liver cleanse. I'm doing vinegar, lemon, and I'm actually putting a little bit of stevia in to make it more palatable. And dandelion root, and also turmeric for that. Like turmeric's an anti-inflammatory, so I'm using it for the allergies and the liver. So, but everything starts on the energy field outside your body. So, and that's where flower essences come in. So there's and it also fits in with my Christian Science background, that everything is out here until you, like, your pure self is God's self, love, pure love. But we have all these ideations and thoughts and fears, and everything starts to create, all these negative feelings or thoughts start to create other realities. So in essence, all illness is based on a disturbance in our thoughts, our minds, our belief systems. So and sometimes I don't know which is the best one for me. And I'm also like, I'm kind of depressed in this lockdown, and I'm really depressed about the world right now. I just feel like this, I can't even begin to go into it. It's sort of like I can't even isolate one thing. It's big, I can't even describe it. It mostly, I think that people are believing it. I've like lost faith. So, and I'm not moving around as much as I am. So I'm kind of dealing with depression a little bit, and disappointment in the world, and sadness, and, loss of freedom. I just see everybody falling into line. And no matter how hard I fight for freedom, it's just like a lot of the world doesn't want to listen. So I kind of have to let it go. I bought myself some flowers anyway. And I make flower essence when they're in bloom. I've done it in Cape Cod. I brought them from Santa Fe, Maine, New Hampshire. So I have flower essence from all over the country. So I have also here a pendulum. And for me, a yes is always back and forth. So let's see, show me a no. Okay, so it's going in a circle. So if I just don't have an intuitive hit, or, sometimes I don't even want to go through the list. I have my own list and read what each, because I channel the flower medicine from the trees, you know, the cherry blossoms or trees, apple blossoms or the flowers. And I include that with the essence. And essences are made, you take like about a half a cup of distilled water, and then you put the flower in, and then you leave it in the sun. It has to be a sunny day for about 4 hours. And that creates an energetic combination where the sun infuses the water with the vibration of the flower, and then you preserve it. I preserve it with brandy, and it just stays indefinitely, this vibration. Sometimes I'll hit the bottom of the flower essence bottle just to awaken it. So I'm just going to go through these, and I want to send, if you order essences for me, I'm going to send like a little sheet where I have the essences written out and their properties, but so that you can do the pendulum right, because you're not going to have all these essences probably. You can do it right over the sheet of paper. It'll say like dandelion, and you can hold it and see if you get a negative or a positive. And you can practice by saying, you know, is my name Jane? You know, and practice, you know, and also make sure you feel good about your choice too. You'll feel like an inner, yeah, I get it. That's right. So I use a lot of different methods for making choices like that. So I'm gonna see if you can. So I'm gonna start with the purple cosmos. Is this the best one for me now? That's kind of a no. And you can stop it in between too. Is this good for, is this the best for me right now? Let's know. Pink geranium. So I'm getting a very strong yes. So I'm going to take that out. You know, sometimes you get depressed or in a funk, you can't even access your intuition. This is not the best right now. Sunflower, that's really positive male energy. So I definitely need that because I haven't even been able to work on my projects. White lilac. Yes, I mean, just think of the smell and the look and the beauty of the white lilac. I mean, what wouldn't that be good for? English lavender. Yes. Red rose. Not right now. I have a friend who's taking the red rose, says it's very grounding, and she's taking the white rose for dreams. So this is hollyhock. Oh, wow, I'm surprised. Light pink. So I've got 5 yeses and 4 nos. So I think I'm going to start with, I'll start with these and say, which one do I start with? Because I really like to do them individually so that I can better educate myself on what each one of them does. Should the hollyhock be first? No. Should the sunflower? No. English lavender? You know, it's funny because I'm so close to my guides. I kind of hear the answer. I know what the pendulum's going to do. Pink geranium first. Yeah, I'll do that 1, 2, and then white lilac. So these 3. So I'm going to start with these 3. I don't know if this is for liver, allergies, or depression, but somehow, you know, that's what I just stated was my goals. So I'm going to start with these 3 essences. And like I said, flower essences work on your energy field. So it's the origin of dis-ease. And I grew up a Christian Scientist, so I know that the origin or the interior of all of us is pure love. And anything that alters that, you know, Christian Scientists don't believe in disease. I sort of have made an adaptation. I believe that we can create disease and totally believe that it is disease. But when we leave here, all we are is love. And that's all we really are while we're here, except for these distortions that we make based on our beliefs, our thoughts, you know, our impressions, our past, our, you know, our fears. So I have come to believe that, yes, Mary Baker Eddy was right, the founder of the church, but that it is very possible to create a very believable illnesses and disturbances. And, you know, I probably, you know, with my allergies and this liver, probably a lot of people are having liver issues. And, you know, dandelion is a go-to as an herb. You need to calm down too, because anger and fear go right to your liver. So I'm actually drinking rose tea as well. I don't know if you can see these roses. Yeah, these are organic rose petals. So I'm actually drinking the tea and doing turmeric, dandelion, and apple cider vinegar lemon to start cleansing my liver. And one of these, or all of them combined, is going to help with the origin of the anger. Why, you know, it feels like I know why I'm angry. You know, it's just so much going on in the world that you could be extremely angry about. But why am I buying into it? Why am I allowing it to affect me? Is probably there's a hole in my energy field, or there's a vulnerability. So the essences will work on that, the origin of whatever disease or disturbance or emotional upheaval. So they work on the physical, the spiritual, and the emotional. So if you order from me, I'm actually going to want to create an insert that you'll be able to use the pendulum over, so there's enough space between them. That you can use a pendulum if you feel comfortable doing that. You know, also read the descriptions. Like one might just jump out at you, or somebody said it to you. You should try this. You should, because that could be God speaking through them to you. And then use your intuition. And pendulums are fun. This is an amethyst. I think this only cost me like $12 at the local crystal store. And you can, you know, I have in a pinch used a heavy earring on a ribbon. So, but this has, you know, it's nice to have the weight. I wanted to make this short. I hope everybody is well. I really encourage everyone to find their shaman center, which means their inner God, their sense of right or wrong, their truth. So don't allow the media to dictate your truth. Find it what really feels right to you, and let that be your guiding force. So if you're interested in flower essence, please go to my website, BethesdaStar.com, and you can go through all of them. You can look at the names and the descriptions, and there's also a shop there. So I'll let you know in a week or so how each one of these did and how I'm feeling. Today's Thursday, so it'll be next Thursday. Hope everyone's well, and lots of love.